Good day, my dear icons and lady icons. I know that all of us are excited to hear and see each other after almost half a year of experiencing this crisis. I hope that everybody is in good condition and in the best of health. My dear icons and lady icons, let us consider each day as a blessing and a Thanksgiving day from God the Almighty. We thank the Lord for the gift of life, gift of family, the gift of good health, the gift of what to enjoy and do. Now that you are given the opportunity to enroll again in ICSM Senior High School, let us thank the Lord and your parents for giving you this chance to be part of it. This student's orientation is just a start of the many activities we have planned this whole month of September before we formally start classes on October 5, 2020. I hope you listened well to the video presentation and make it a habit to have a notebook for writing important activities and dates. The school activities we have prepared for you will somehow condition your mind and body in the new normal life in school. Being systematic in all the things you need to do, much more to do things independently on your own. In all the things you do, my dear icons and lady icons, always seek the guidance of the divine providence. And always remember that what we want to plant in you are roots of responsibility for you to develop wings of independence. Let me repeat, what we want to plant in you are roots of responsibility for you to develop wings of independence. Good luck and God bless us all.
The Immaculate Conception School of Malolo Senior High School has remained steadfast to the school's motto, Sanctitas in Sapientia, Holiness in Wisdom, which capsulizes the three pillars, academic excellence, discipline, and spirituality, which govern the school's trust, vision, mission, and goals. Now in its fifth year of operation, the ICSM Senior High School curriculum is pursuant to the curriculum enacted by the Republic Act 10533 or the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. Academic tracks are offered in the school, namely Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand or STEM, Accountancy, Business, and Management strand ABM, Humanities and Social Sciences strand HUMS, and the General Academic strand GAS. Starting this academic year 2020-2021, a modification in the GAS curriculum has been made, and it will be offered as General Academic Strand Interdisciplinary Sciences, or GAS-IS, to provide a wider range of opportunities for the graduates of the program.
Subjects in the senior high school are categorized into 4. Core subjects, which are subjects that are taught in all strands, while specialized subjects are subjects taught to specific strands. Examples are Fundamentals of Accountancy, Business and Management 1 and 2 for the ABM strand, Physics 1 and 2 for the STEM strand, etc. Contextualized or applied subjects, on the other hand, are subjects with the same title in all strand but with specific content based on the strand. Examples are Practical Research 1 and 2, English for academic and professional purposes, etc. The final classification is Special Subjects, which are subjects that require real-life applications such as work immersion, capstone research project, business simulation, and inquiry investigation and immersion. Since we are a Catholic school, we have an add-on subject that will be taught once a week. In the past, the teachers of religion were our father administrators. Classes in the senior high school are on a semestral basis.
In order to adapt to the challenges brought by the pandemic, the Department of Education streamlined the standards and competencies in the curriculum. This resulted in the most essential learning competencies, MELCs, which guided the construction of the modules and other instructional materials. These also served as basis for the subject offerings, especially for the incoming grade 11 students. Meanwhile, the unified curriculum from last school year served as a basis for the subject offerings for the incoming grade 12, in order to avoid gaps from the subjects taken in their grade 11. Please refer to the subject checklist for your respective strand and grade level.
In adherence to the mandate of the Department of Education, classes will officially start on October 5, 2020. This academic year will be one of many firsts, as we are all navigating a rather unfamiliar path with the so-called new normal in education. Due to the restrictions brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, we are urged to innovate and to think creatively on how to adapt to the new normal setting, so that learning must continue.
Deliberate planning, careful consideration, teacher trainings, and rigorous preparation have been made on how our school can adapt to this new normal. Various factors have been considered which serve as basis for the school to adopt the modular distance, home-based learning as the primary learning modality. In this approach, students and teachers remain connected and engaged in the teaching-learning process, while both are not physically present in a traditional classroom environment. Since the current situation does not allow for face-to-face interaction between the student and the teachers, instructional processes are replicated at home, while the curriculum, instructional materials, and tasks are provided by the school. Through the modules, which are carefully and meticulously written by the teachers themselves, classroom instruction is migrated in their every page.
The modules will be distributed and submitted on a weekly basis, in print or digital format, depending on your preference in the administered survey. These modules contain lecture notes, worksheets, formative assessment tools, and other tasks that provide opportunity for independent guided learning. Meanwhile, asynchronous online learning will serve as a supplement, which will provide instructional videos, online assessments, and other digital activities using digital platforms. There will be no real-time online classes. However, teachers will be available for online consultations and virtual meeting in order to address the questions, clarifications, and other concerns of the students.
Moreover, although the modular approach provides opportunity for self-paced learning, class programs and schedule is provided to help you. Students in establishing routines and in allocating your time for studying the lecture part of the modules and for working on the tasks and activities. The class program will also be observed in scheduling online assessments and in setting online consultation periods. A weekly calendar will also be provided that will sum up tasks to be completed, the tasks that are due for submission, scheduled for online assessments, online consultation periods, and other related matters.
The distribution and submission of modules is scheduled on Wednesdays. For those who preferred hard copies of the modules, the authorized person in charge will be responsible for the retrieval and submission in the ICSB-ICSM campus every Wednesday. 2 colors for alternate weeks of heavy-duty plastic envelope must be provided on or before September 7, 2020. For grade 11, blue and yellow, and for grade 12, red and green. There will be designated classrooms that will serve as the pick-up and drop-off point for the modules. The authorized person in charge needs to log in the lag sheet upon submission and retrieval of the modules.
For those who prepared soft copies of the modules, each will be emailed by the respective subject teachers. Please acknowledge immediately via email upon receipt of the modules. Submission of accomplished modules will also be via email. However, Google Classroom is also set to be used as the learning platform. Details and instructions regarding this will be discussed during the subject orientation.
Online consultation will be scheduled in accordance to the given class program. Subject teachers will specify their scheduled consultation period, which will be further discussed during the subject orientation.
For classes that are scheduled 4 meetings a week, there will be scheduled consultation periods twice a week. While for once-a-week classes, the schedule for consultation period may vary. Through the digital platform or via email, you may send in your questions or clarifications to your subject teachers prior to the day of their scheduled consultation period.
For those who will be requiring one-on-one consultation, communicate through proper channels with the concerned subject teacher and set an appointment for online consultation provided that it will fit in the schedule for that subject in the class program. All inquiries and concerns must be communicated through emails only.
The new normal in education has posed challenges in the roles and responsibilities of you as students. Your roles and responsibilities are as follows. Number 1, observe the given class program in establishing your daily routines for engaging in your learning experiences. Number 2, identify a comfortable, quiet place in your home, which is conducive for you to study and to work effectively and efficiently. Number 3, do your best in meeting timelines and deadlines for submissions. Number 4, accomplish the required tasks with integrity and academic honesty and by doing your best work.
Number 5, work independently but know how to collaborate with and support your classmates and peers in learning your lessons. Number 6, comply with the rules and regulations set by the school, including the honor code and online etiquette. Number 7, communicate proactively with your teachers if you cannot meet deadlines and if you have questions and clarifications about the lessons and the task to be accomplished. And number 8, proactively seek out and communicate if you are having difficulties and if you require additional support from your teachers, parents, and from your classmates and peers.
Senior high school icons and lady icons are expected to embody and to live up to the meaning of the word icon. In this regard, students are enjoined to adopt and practice an honor system that says and proves the students submitted or produced work based on students' own thinking and efforts.
ICSM Senior High School promotes academic integrity such as honesty, fairness, respect, trust, and responsibility in all academic work. Academic dishonesty involves in participating in acts by which person fraudulently gains or intentionally attempts to gain an unfair academic advantage, thereby compromising the integrity of the academic process.
What are the common forms of academic dishonesty? Number 1, plagiarism, or the use and submission of another's words, ideas, results, works, and researches or processes without providing appropriate credit. For example, documentations. Number 2, multiple submissions, submitting the same work material for credit of 2 subjects or more without permission of the subject teachers. Number 3, improper collaborations. This involves inappropriate sharing of work or an assignment that was intended as an individual assignment, or when students work together in groups beyond the degree of permissible collaboration set out by the teacher.
Other forms of academic dishonesty or cheating are cited in the school handbook, which are as follows. Number 1, having crib notes. Number 2, copying or glancing of other works during quizzes. And number 3, exchanging exam information sheet.
All incidents of academic dishonesty are reported to and recorded by the Student Development Center, SDC. Penalties and sanctions for academic dishonesty are also contained in the student handbook.
Moreover, sharing of the copies of the modules to other individuals and parties is strictly prohibited. The modules are exclusive for the use of ICSM Senior High School only. Also, only the subject teachers and homeroom advisors have the right to distribute the copies of the modules to the students. Students are not allowed to send copies of the modules to their classmates in whatever means and platforms.
Furthermore, in instances when there are scheduled online consultations, virtual meetings, and other that require the use of Google Meet or Zoom, students are expected to adhere to proper dress code. As much as possible, students must wear collared polo shirt or button-down shirt for the gentlemen, or sleeve blouse for the ladies in those instances. Students may also wear decent round neck shirts and PE shirt or strand shirts from the previous year for the grade 12 students. Wearing muscle tees, tank tops, spaghetti strap tops, sleeveless shirts, blouses with plunging necklines, and shirts with indecent prints are strictly prohibited.
Due to the modifications in the basic education under DepEd, universities and colleges are also revising their admission procedures for school year 2021-2022. Regarding the announcements on college application schedules and procedures, please visit the official websites of colleges and universities. The Student Development Center, together with Mrs. Buenafe C. Manalo, Assistant Senior High School Principal for Student Affairs, will keep you posted for new announcements and developments. Moreover, for requests for forms and other documents, please coordinate with the Registrar's Office through email at icsmshs@gmail.com. For DOST scholarship deadline, please visit their official website.
The month prior to the official opening of classes is allotted for some activities that will help you to tune up and to gradually go back to following a routine after a prolonged vacation.
Aside from the Module 0 or the trial modules, web speaker series are also prepared to help in your holistic formation. Please take note of the schedule for the distribution and submission of modules and other pre-class opening activities. This schedule has already been posted in our official Facebook page. We will keep you posted through our official Facebook page and through our homeroom Google Classroom regarding some important announcements and updates. Thank you very much.